Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Tina and I have another challenge today for the My Scraps and More forum. The challenge today is a mix it up and it's a recipe challenge. So my recipe is to use 3 of the things that I enjoy using all the time, and one of them is a new item. So the first thing is I'm addicted to pretty patterned paper. So I want you to find some paper that has a really nice design, pattern, and color to it. Like this paper here with the hexagons, that's from the Elle Studio Good Cheer line. So that's the first item. Second one is always what I finish my layouts with, enamel dots. And the third thing is my new silhouette. So I want you to have some type of die cut. If you don't have an electronic die cutter, you can use metal dies. If you don't have any of those, just use any die cut. The same thing with enamel dots. If you don't have enamel dots, use sequins or whatever that you have that's similar to the enamel dots. Now everyone should have pretty patterned paper. So that is the 3 items that need to be on your layouts, and hop on over to the My Scraps and More forum and submit them. You have all month to submit them. We have new challenges every day, so be sure to go by and check it out if you don't already participate on the forum. All of these papers you can find in the store right now, and they're actually on clearance if they're not sold out. But I used primarily the Elle Studio Good Cheer, and then the red polka dot paper is from the Heidi Swapp September Skies collection. So I've just cut some strips. I'm just going to fill up the background with a little bit of a white cardstock border. And then that little piece is the backside of the red paper, and I just punched it with the EK Success border punch that looks like the notebook page. Sorry. So I'm just going to adhere the big block of paper, and then I have the smaller strip at the top, and I'm just going to split it up with a border. I took the ones that have the striped colors are the branding strip, and I just cut 2 little slivers off of it so that I could have a thin strip to put on that. And then you'll see I have another one later that was a branding strip that was just laying on my desk that had some cute little words, little phrases on it, and it fit really well with the photos, and so I kind of tuck those in too. Now when I get ready to put the red paper down and the white, I decided that I wanted it distressed, and so I took my Tim Holtz distressor and then just went over the red paper quite a bit. There's that branding strip, and I can't remember what paper it came from, but it's from a layout that I've shared just recently, but it was just laying on my desk, and the colors matched and the phrases matched really well. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I matted the photo. I printed this photo with my selfie. So it was 3 photos, and I put them all together with the Pick Stitch app. If you don't know about that, I have another video that explains how I use the app and my selfie printer. You can go back and check it. But I had forgot to turn my border back on, and so I had borders between and on the side, but I didn't have the top and bottom, so I just matted it on white cardstock. Okay, so now we're back to where I was at. I took my Tim Holtz distressor and I distressed around it, and it wasn't really getting it as distressed as I wanted, so I grabbed my Cutter Bee scissors, and you can do a really good job, but you have to be careful because they're very sharp, so they distress the paper a lot, and it will tear just like you saw that. But that was the look that I wanted. I wanted it really kind of cut and frayed up. So the scissors are good if you want it that distressed. If you want it just a little bit distressed, then the little Tim Holtz distressor works well. And so then I'm just kind of curling up the edges, and just so that it doesn't lay flat. Now when I put it down, you'll see that I move it several times because I had several things going that I wanted to happen. And that little branding strip there that had the phrase, I wanted to be sure to read the whole phrase. It says, remember this. So I didn't want to cover it up. As well as I have the little die cut Christmas tree. And I wanted it kind of underneath where it's at right there. But I didn't like that when I saw it because it was just too linear down the center of the page. I wanted it offset a little bit more. I like straight lines, but not everything in one straight line, like the symmetrical layout that I did recently. That's just really hard for me. So I sit and I pick it up and I move it kind of back and forth until I get all of those things lined up the way I want. I can read the phrase, the tree is going to be kind of where I want it, and I still have the room for my journaling and stuff without that strip being in the center of the page. It needs to be offset a little bit. So I finally kind of get it where I want it. And so I go ahead and adhere these branding strips. And you'll notice in the still shots at the very, very end, I moved these branding strips to below the striped ones. After I'd gotten finished, I thought it was too close to the red block that was the one above it, and the stripes and the hexagons together. That it really needed that red to break it up, and so I just picked them up and moved it below. But that was done off camera. Then I had this little arrow, and it was from the Mind's Eye sticker sheet that I've been using pieces off of for the last month or two. And I ended up putting it at the top, but you'll also notice in the still shots at the end, I move it to the bottom where I make that cluster at the bottom. And then I had these little label tabs. Those are from the Oh Dear collection from Fancy Pants on the sticker sheet, the alpha stickers. So I just stuck it up there to go behind the title, just for some added interest. And I also, when I do the title later, that comes from that Oh Dear collection from Fancy Pants, the alphabet sticker sheet. So I just glued it down with my liquid glass and then stuck a acrylic block over the top so it would hold it down until it dried, which it doesn't take very long for that glue to dry. So I'm using the same liquid glass to just adhere the tree, and I just put it down the center and then just out just a little bit because I wanted the branches to kind of pop up too, the same as the distressing on the paper. I wanted this to really have some movement and texture to the layout. And then the Jolly sticker that I just put down, that's also from the Fancy Pants Oh Dear alphabet sticker sheet. So there was lots of little fun words. I think there's actually 3 that I use on the layout that came from that sticker sheet, plus the tab and then the title. Now the title Be Merry and the Christmas Tree was cut with my Silhouette, and those 2 were some of the free files that Silhouette gave away in December. They had like 2 free downloads every single day for 12 days of Christmas or something, or a long time. So if you're a new Silhouette owner, be sure to go every week. They have 1 free file, and then sometimes they'll have specials where they'll offer more. So be sure to check in every week to pick up your free files, because there's a lot of really cute ones. So then I just had some red enamel dots, and they're kind of a really glossy, they almost look like Christmas ornaments. So I just scattered those around on the tree and then around in my embellishment areas just to give a sparkle. And they're in 3 different sizes. So I thought that was really a cute effect on the tree. And then here, that is that alphabet sticker from Fancy Pants on the Oh Dear collection, where I gotten all of the stickers from. Those are really nice if you can pick those up, and they're in the sale right now too at My Scraps and More. Really cheap, and they're nice, so you have lots of stickers to make titles and subtitles, because they're just that perfect size font. So that pretty much wraps up this layout. I hope you enjoyed it, And be sure to leave me a comment or click the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my videos on my YouTube channel if you're enjoying the process videos. You can check out more information on my blog at tiggerscrapplace.blogspot.com or Facebook at My Scrappy Ideas. And be sure to hop on over to My Scraps and More to the forum to check out all of the challenges and shop at the store. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.